to talk about who the community reserve is for. Who is this for?
Well, it's for your parents, your families, you know, people that are, you know, barely scraping by like most Americans are today. It's for your starving students, your starving artists. You know, artists get all this surplus of artwork that they make that piles up and piles up because they can't sell it fast enough.
Right.
Because they don't have that. The only means of exchange is the U.S. dollar, and that's got a certain value that we don't control. You know, the government, the world as a whole comes up with the value of the dollar.
Oh yeah.
So people today are saying that artwork is not worth this dollar. You know, things like that. So it's basically for anybody that wants to get credit for giving something to the community that's of service or good. You know, something that's going to enrich the community.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just credit like as in, good job, thanks for helping volunteering today. But I mean
tangible, exchangeable,
redeemable.
Credit. Redeemable, recyclable.
It's regenerative. Yeah. It's all about putting something in and having that energy perpetuate itself and to build bigger and bigger within the system. And that's what this is all about. And that's who it's for, those people want to see it grow.
I mean, I already even know one of my girlfriends, she's a hairdresser. She's joined the community. Her name's Carrie. She said, listen, I'm willing to do hair for a whole family of 5 if it meant I could find a mechanic that would be willing to like look at our car and, you know, and give us like a prognosis or whatever, and maybe even a portion of that towards whatever labor they could do, you know?
Yeah.
And that's one of those things, like, you kind of need it, like, right now, you know, the mechanic, you need it now, but maybe you can't wait for 5 clients to come in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the cool thing about this, too. So here's another thing. Because you got the Federal Reserve, we're starting the Community Reserve. The Federal Reserve is based on debt. The Community Reserve has no debt. When we loan something out to somebody in the community, there's no interest to pay back. We give them
I love it.
We give them 1,000 credits. They pay us back 1,000 in their goods or services.
Right.
They don't pay 1,100 because there's a 10% interest rate.
Right.
So because then it's like, where's that 10%? They have to put that extra in. It's not fair.
Right.
And it shouldn't be that way in the community because the community is building its wealth as a whole. We want communal wealth so that our area that we live in, our neighborhoods become more enriched, more vibrant, and we have control over that money.
Yes.
We have control. We can command what the community is going to do on a democratic level without having to, you know, vote in a politician or vote for these propositions or fight at the city hall to get a curb put in or speed humps put in. Like the community can now do it themselves.
Work together, right?
You know, stuff like that. So that's who it's for. Anybody that just wants to be appreciated for what they have to offer
and given credit.
Give them credit
for their passion.
Twice. You get credit because
you're going to be the go-to person in your niche industry.
Yeah.
Everyone wants Andrew the arborist.
Right.
And then you're not only doing what you love and receiving credit and praise, but also you're receiving credit in the form of, and for doing that, I'm going to give you that massage that you need. I'm going to give you that hypno that you want. I'm going to provide da-da-da-da-da. I just made these cool date bars. Here's 20. Now you're fueled for your next, you know, week or so. There's my kids' lunches or the date bars, all because I did a little hypno or whatever.
Yeah, and give them some prickly pear juice in there too.
Why not?
Throw it in! Super hydrating, does amazing wonders. I mean, it's good stuff.
That's what's great too, is like this is like really high quality, not processed. It's like literally the most potent product and services you can get. Nothing's diluted. It's like as good as it gets for minimal.
And it doesn't cost you currency, US dollars.
It just makes maybe the sweat equity, the time, but if you're doing what you love anyway, how is that like in the least bit an inconvenience?
It's not. It's just to empower everybody.
Yeah.
So they're not sitting at home going, I really wish, I'm just in the mood today. I have done it before. I'm like, man, I really wish I had a tree job today. I am full of energy, my muscles are big, and I'm ready to go out and do it. And just
credits!
You know, so credits.
Credits!